So by now, I'm guessing you already have at least 10 product ideas that you would have gotten from the product research video I showed you in the last video. And if you don't have an idea what I'm talking about, maybe you should go check the previous video I made before watching this one. All right. So in my previous video, I talked about how you can actually get hot selling product ideas that you can start selling right now and make good money for yourself. But before you start selling this product, I emphasize on the need to get a pen and a paper or a book so that you can be able to jot down different products that you are able to get from that research, and you will at the end of the day validate these product ideas before you go ahead to test these products. All right. And in today's video, what I'm going to be showing you basically is my own 5 rules that I use in validating the product ideas I get before I go ahead to sell them. And I think they are beginner friendly, that anybody can actually use these same methods to validate their products before they go ahead to start testing these products and selling them eventually. All right. So without further ado, let's dive into what we have for today. So 5 rules to validate your product idea before you go ahead to test your product. And one thing you must know is these 5 rules are not the only rules that are available. As you go deep into e-commerce, you might begin to develop your own set of rules, but these are my own rules, and this is how I actually go about validating my own product idea before I go ahead to start selling these products. Okay, so number 1 is low SKU. So what we mean basically by SKU is stock keeping unit, and what I actually mean is this: you want to go for products that have low stock keeping units. And what we mean by stock keeping units, we're talking about product that comes in sizes, product that comes in colors, product that comes in various shapes. If you see a product that is unique to you, or you find it attractive, something that wows you, and you think you want to sell these products, but this product actually has a very high SKU, which means it possibly has different sizes, it possibly has different colors, it possibly has different shapes that customers will want to request for. If you pick a product like this as a beginner, I tell you, you would not find it funny selling in the e-commerce space in Nigeria. That's the truth, because you don't want to sell a product that a customer orders and they order for a particular size, and when the product gets delivered to them, they end up saying, oh, the size is too small for them, they cannot wear it. Do you know what has just happened? You've actually spent money in getting that product, you've spent another money in delivering that product, you spent also money on getting that customer via Facebook adverts. You've also spent your time, energy to see how that product gets to that customer. And at the end of the day, the customer says, the item is not my size. I would not want to use something that is not my size. Can you change it? Now, changing it will also add to the cost of that item. That's if at all the customer is truly interested in that product, right? So you don't want to go for products that have such high SKU. You want to go for products with really low SKU, products that even if they vary in sizes, they should be just 2 sizes. It could be a product that has just a big and a small size, so you just know exactly what you're selling to a customer. We have just 2 sizes, big and small size. Which do you want? Want a small one? Okay, fine, we'll deliver the small one to you. Want a big one? Okay, fine, we'll deliver the big one to you. But if they have a lot of sizes, you have size 13, size 14, size 15, size 16, let's say up to 20, you know you're in for trouble. So you don't want to go with such kind of product. Okay, and if you also have high number of colors, let's say a product that has pink, blue, red, and all that, you don't want to go for such kind of product, because if you sell products like that and customers begin to pick and they're choosing and they're saying, oh, I want this type of color, I want that type of color, and maybe you don't have that type of color, and you spend so much money on your Facebook ads, and you spend also money in getting that product to the customer, and the customer ends up saying, no, I don't like this color, it's not fine, it's color I don't want. You see, at that point, you have wasted so much money, so much time, so much energy in that unprofitable venture, and you don't want something like that for yourself. So look out for a product that, make sure your product doesn't have high SKU. So if you have any product on your list right now that has high SKU, what you want to do is you want to cross that product. You know that's not a product you should go for. Okay, so number 2 on our list of rules that you need to follow through to validate your product before going ahead to test it is lightweight. Okay, I would advise you go for lightweight products if you're starting the e-commerce business, right? Because the reason is you don't want to go ahead spending so much money in delivering just one product when you can actually spend the same cost of Waybill on delivering, let's say, 10 products. So here's what I mean. Take for instance, you have an air fryer, one air fryer, and you want to Waybill that air fryer from Lagos to Benin. It's going to cost around 3,000 naira to 4,000 naira. So Waybill just one air fryer to Benin. And I kid you not, if you try to send maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 air fryers, you'll see that the cost of Waybilling is also going to increase as you increase the number. Now, if you're in that situation and you also have the choice of choosing, let's say 10 wristwatches, for instance, I'm just giving an instance. I'm not saying this is what you should do. I'm just giving you an example. So you have like 10 wristwatches that you want to send to Benin from Lagos. 10 wristwatches can be sent to Benin for the same amount of 3,000 naira. And at the end of the day, you are going to spend such high amounts just to deliver one product when you can spend the same amount to send 10 pieces of a product that will make you more profit, make you more money at the end of the day. So logically, you want to go with products that you can actually send in more quantities for very less cost, and you make more profits for yourself. So that's why I generally don't go for heavyweight products. And this is not to say along the line you will not want to sell heavyweight products. There are people who sell them and they make money, but if you are starting e-commerce business, I wouldn't advise you to go for heavyweight products, right? First, you want to make a whole lot of money for yourself before trying to test other products or test other niches. Okay, so my rule of thumb number 2 is go for lightweight products. So number 3 rule for validating a product is the 100% markup rule. And here's what I mean. So let's say, take for instance, you find a product that costs you about 3,000 naira. Okay, and okay, let's use a higher amount. Let's say you find a product that costs you around 8,000 naira. Okay, and the cost of Waybilling that product to, let's say, from Lagos to Ibadan or Lagos to any other state should be around within 2,000 naira to 3,000 naira. So Waybill is around 3,000 naira. Let me just align this in the same place. Okay, and the cost of delivery cost is around 3,000 naira also. So let me align this also so that's okay. So the cost of delivery is around 3,000 naira. Now, cost of ads, is how much you spend to get that customer. Let's just assume you spend around 2,000 naira. Let's just assume you spent that high. Or okay, let's say it's fair, you spent 1,500 naira to get one customer. Now, in total, you would have spent around 15,500 naira. That's what the total cost for this product will be. So if you're buying a product that costs you 8,000 naira and Waybill is 3,000 naira, delivery is 3,000 naira, Facebook ads is 1,500. Now the truth is this cost might actually vary. Sometimes it might be higher, sometimes it might be lower, but overall you want to use like an average amount or an average target. You want to set an average target for yourself. So this total cost now is 15,000 naira. If you are getting this product at a 15,000 naira 500 markup, the rule of thumb is that you should be able to sell this product for around 31,000 naira. That's the rule of thumb. So that is the 100% markup. Now, if you are not able to get this 100% markup or something close to this 100% markup, then I would not advise you to sell that product. Okay, you don't want to go around selling a product that is not profitable for you in the e-commerce business. And that's why if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you the price range of the products that you should actually be going for. a product that costs 8,000 naira at the cost price is actually a bit high for a beginner in the e-commerce industry, and because you are going to incur all these extra costs, and all this extra cost is going to increase the cost of that product, and selling it might be a little tough or difficult for someone who is just starting to sell in the e-commerce space. So what you want to do is make sure you're going for products that gives you your 100% markup. And your 100% markup is what I just broke down for you here. Once you get a total cost, then you make sure you get 100% of that amount back. So let's take, for instance, you get a product for like 1,500 and you incur the same cost just like this, 3,000 naira way bill and 3,000 naira delivery and 1,500 naira in ads. You're going to see that the whole total cost is going to be a whole lot less. And if you want to sell the product at the end of the day, you might be getting something around the total cost might be costing you around maybe 9,000 naira, and you want to sell the product for about 18,000 naira or maybe 20,000 naira. You see, it's quite easier to sell that than maybe trying to sell the product for 30,000 naira upward. And you might even make more profits with this one than trying to sell a 30,000 naira product. You want to go for products that gives you 100% markup. All right. So number 4 rule you must follow while validating your product idea is low cost. You want to go for products that are less than 5,000 naira. Usually you can get some products for around 1,000 naira. Some products cost 1,500. Some products 2,000 naira, and like that up to 5,000 naira. Generally, I would not advise you to go for a product that is higher than 5,000 naira if you're starting as a newbie. You don't want to go for products that are a lot expensive, and when you end up sending a product to a location and the customer doesn't pick up the item immediately or doesn't pick up the item at the end of the day, you don't feel drained, you don't feel so pained in your mind, and your energy level just drops drastically. You want a product that once you send it to a location, if the customer doesn't pick it up, you can get that confidence that, oh, okay, not a problem, it's not so expensive, I can still try and get another customer to buy this product. But if imagine you actually pick up a product for 1,000 naira and you send to a location and the customer doesn't end up picking up the product, you will not feel so pained compared to when you bought the product for around 8,000 naira and all the expenses you would have incurred along the line has been accumulated to that 8,000 naira. So right now you're not feeling the pressure and you're feeling all the whole pain, and sometimes you might begin to feel like giving up and all that. So if you are starting new e-commerce as a newbie, my general advice and my general rule for validating a product is that you validate your products by making sure they are less than 5,000 naira. So if you have the product on your list and you don't know how to check the amount or how much they cost, the easiest thing for you to do is this: head over to gg.ng. Let me just show you briefly how you can do that. Head over to gg.ng, and on gg.ng, type the name of the product you actually have right there. Type the name of the product. You can just type the name of the product in this search bar. And so I'm going to give an example. I'm going to search for a product. So let's say I'm searching for acne. Acne serum. Let's say I'm looking for acne serum. Okay, so we have over 388 different products that are available or different sellers here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort them by price. I'm going to sort by price. So I'm going to go by the lowest price first. Okay, so if you see lowest price, you can see the first product we have is around 500 naira. So imagine you have a product for 500 naira and you're able to sell that product for, let's say, 13,000 naira, 15,000 naira. Doesn't that make sense to you? So if you have a product for 700 naira, 500 naira, 800 naira, 900 naira, these are products you can sell for good amounts. You can sell this product for 13,000, 15,000 and upward. Some people sell this product for around 18,000 too. So these are the kind of products you want to be going for. These low cost products that are not too expensive to get in the market. All right. want to go for products like this. So what I'm going to advise you to do is look through your list, search for all the products on Gigi, sort them by price and go with the lowest prices. If you see your products for high price, a price that is higher than 5,000 naira, what I would advise you to do is drop that product aside or cross that product on your list and leave it for now. You don't want to start selling that product at this moment. Maybe you can sell it at a later time when you have good amounts of money in your hand, but right now that you're just starting, you don't want to go selling a product that is higher than 5,000 naira at cost price. Okay.